Our research funded by the Arkansas Soybean Promotion Board has two objectives. One is to look at inoculation of soybean in full production systems, and also the use of winter cover crops to increase emergence and yield. When we start talking about inoculant use, a few of the situations we've seen in the past few years is people going into soybean production where soybeans haven't been produced in the past. So it's very important that they use some type of inoculant product, or their soybeans are going to be nitrogen deficient and severely impact yield. The rhizobium, or the actual inoculant product, we apply it to the seed so that it's in the root zone when the plant emerges and begins to grow. Well, that bacteria will typically stay in the soil. So this is a very field specific thing we're talking about. If you've never planted soybean in that field, then that bacteria is not there to help fix the nitrogen for the soybean plant. So that's really what we're talking about, is an area of production that is either new or has never been planted to soybean. There's no inoculant or rhizobium in that soil for the soybean to utilize. But what we found is that the standard peat-based inoculant will perform just as well as these other products, and they're often easier to apply and much cheaper. The second objective was we were really looking at winter cover crops as a way to increase soybean emergence and yield following rice production. So a lot of times following rice, we have trouble getting good stands with our early season or full season production soybeans. So we wanted to potentially see how those winter cover crops could improve soil moisture and soil conditions to get better stands in the spring and better yields the following fall. Well, one of the biggest issues with soybean emergence, especially following rice production, is crusting of the soil surface. And that's really just due to the types of soils and soil textures that we have around the state. By using these winter cover crops, it helps to maintain a higher soil moisture, which prevents that crusting occurring. So when our soybeans are emerging in the spring, it's much easier to get a good consistent stand. Well, our work with cover crops has really been concentrated on silt loam soils that are produced to rice. So this is going to be the Grand Prairie area of the state, as well as what we would call like the White River region west of Crowley's Ridge. So the areas we're focused on are really St. Francis, Cross, Poinsett, Craighead County, Jackson County, because those soils, for whatever reason, due to their clay content, tend to have much higher crusting. And so those are the areas we're really focusing on where a lot of our soybean production lies. We would like to thank the Arkansas Soybean Promotion Board for funding our research on inoculation products and winter cover crops to increase soybean performance in Arkansas.